All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TV and radio network coming to you from the United States of America. Well, today we get another very interesting program where I want to discuss with you now. Um, well, I need to show you what's in the purpose of the. Oh, I don't think say I upload them, but anyway, I don't upload the program itself. But what we can discuss today get for do with um what happened on August the 7th last week. Na parliament. Okay. I know say a lot of Sierra Leoneans them we they follow within they go in our country. Um hold on, let me see if I go able for I want for forward this thing here. Let me see if it already don't come. Okay. No, I don't see it. But anyway, they come. So we got so many things we will get for discuss today, but the first one I want for discuss is about this something will happen at Parliament on the 7th of August um, last week, and there are so many coverage on this. I see people then they talk, other people then they criticize, other people then they insult, other people then get angry, vex, a lot of things where they go on social media, specifically about what happened at Parliament. August the 7th, during the ceremonial state opening of the third session of Sierra Leone, sixth Parliament, the First Lady, Wena Fatima Bio, they enter the chamber and it was unexpectedly met with chants and jeers from members of Parliament. Then the first then begin Buam. Then later what happen? Then begin sing this Dr. Olo in music, Yukokoro so and a lot of other variants, things like the Mami in Kokoro so oh, oh God. Oh God. First of all, I want to say something on this Nadami academic this program today. Because I think say every Sierra Leonean need for understand waiting we as Sierra Leoneans supposed to do in the eyes of the world. We supposed to be ambassadors for we country Sierra Leone. We supposed to be ambassadors. We supposed for maintain a civilized society where people the way they outside then go sit down and say, Sierra Leone are a very civilized society. Oh, Sierra Leone are people the way they did now, very civilized people. Them. Sierra Leone are a peaceful place. We're supposed to be ambassador. Every Sierra Leonean an ambassador for portray your country in image. What do we do? When people would wait not to Sierra Leone and then they say, you know what then they say? Adam and Sierra Leonean so. This is why it is important. Let we political difference not tarnish the character of we country. This is not the way we supposed to do as a country. It's very bad. It's really bad. We're not supposed to do so. We're supposed for protect the image of the country. Now, here is my take. Before I even go to parliament, I want for make something clear. Let everybody know. The First Lady, Fatima Bio. Now, woman we come into the limelight of politics in Salon with a very, very arrogant behavior. It come a young woman, I can understand. You know, when people they're young, they not get no idea about politics, and they want for can't grip politics because of the opportunity, then can make a lot of mistake. Fatima Bio don't make a lot of mistake um, after a man kind of power. You know, he don't attack people the way you're not supposed to attack. He don't anger a lot of people the way you're not supposed to anger. And as a first lady, is supposed to be a comrade for the nation. She was not voted in. This is not a fact. They're not voted in. But we also get for realize here, she is also a Sierra Leonean. Minus the position of first lady, she has rights for involving politics. My only problem with him, the way he come pan politics was very arrogant. Maybe not because of the lack of experience and a lot of other factors them now it make even they tell people them other people them for say they're not to Sierra Leoneans enough. That's I believe say the first lady go look at it during your solemn time and think for say, okay, I should not have said this before. Um, but having said that, I condemn in the strongest possible time members of parliament for sing derogatory song against the first lady. I condemn those members of parliament where when they attack the first lady in an international event because the opening of parliament not to Sierra Leone and Daily no more. They invite outsiders for make them witness this. And if this is the case, I really, 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 really feel say our attitude should be measured, should contain some sort of civilized manner. Then say honorable members of parliament. Okay? They say honorable members of parliament. These are people we're supposed to get the honor. That make the title start with honorable. But over the past few years, or maybe even more, we've seen our members of parliament desecrate this institution. Either they don't understand the value of this institution, or some of them are just too dumb for be members of parliament. This is the reason when you put somebody in a position where you don't understand the value, it desecrate that position there. I am not saying every member of parliament is a dishonorable person. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of members of parliament, they not reach the level in which they should be respected. Because this now the people that will represent the country. This now one of the institutions where form a government in any democratic society. The legislature now an integral part of the government system. And if you represent we and you behave like somebody we supposed to get honor, no, I know they honor you. Irrespective of what you would think about the first lady. I don't tell Nassim. In this program, I don't condemn the first lady so many times. But as a patriotic Sierra Leonean, I know they entertain anybody for insult the first lady, especially in the words of parliament, an institution of government. People will represent this institution in the eyes of the international community. Why you expect say, the international community supposed for respect Sierra Leone with this type of attitude? And I see a lot of people them we hate the first lady, then they celebrate. I see one woman even they curse the first lady in one of the videos them. After this not happen, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Wusai will go able to draw the demarcation line when it comes to politics. Wusai will they draw? If the members of parliament, what they call honorable, are behaving this way, and when I say members of parliament, I'm not talking about the APC, because Mr. Kabo don't come, you can't begin talk saying that the APC alone. This also APC. In fact, majority of the people that will be sing so now SLPP folks them. Now SLPP folks them. So I'm not putting this into partisan politics. I am saying this because we are Sierra Leonean first before we join any political party. And what make we Sierra Leonean at the institutions here? Parliament supposed to be respected, now a place of respect. The executive supposed to be a place of respect. The judiciary supposed to be a place of respect. But if the people then we occupy them position and then behave like monsters, how you they expect say the international community they look Sierra Leone and say, hey, you know what? We are good, we are good. Sierra Leone, we need for respect Sierra Leone. No, we should not do that. We should not do that at all. Let me bring in my commentators because as he said, then they struggle. Mr. Gabo, if you're ready, let me know. Doctor, if you're ready, let me know. Just say Sian. All right. So I did bring Nakam at this conversation because it's very important. Let me bring in.
Hey, Chief.
Mr. Gabo.
Yes, Mr. Kabo. Yes.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
You what them call you did all the way a little bit down.
My volume or my face?
Yeah, now the face number would they see, but that's okay. I think Mr. Doctor is okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Gentlemen, wanna thank you for kind of this program. This this program today is very very important. No matter what's in our political affiliations, we get for draw a line of demarcation for separate the integrity, the respect of the country versus we opinion, we political. Oh, hold on. Let me come on. Just give. All right. So sorry about that. So this is why today I want for love with genuinely, Mr. Kabudia, because you just know they can bring partisan politics. Then you dilute the entire topic. Today we all go there. Now you adjust and fine. Today we all go there. Now one page Sierra Leone. Now that one they want for love with it today. The moment you begin bringing this, they blame the APC, then everything fall apart. So they are we all agree saying this is wrong for insult the first lady. Now an institution was supposed to be honorable. We already know that. And I talked earlier saying the first lady make a lot of mistake when it come into politics. No doubt. I mean, don't condemn her at this place so many times. I mean, that's what I did. If you do something wrong, I will condemn you. If you do something good, I will tell you, say you do good. So, and I see in arrogance, I see in lack of experience in terms of politics. all this culminated to waiting with the see today. So, but having said that, nobody should entertain anybody, let alone members of parliament, dishonorable, because that's why they call them now, not to honorable them. Dishonorable members of parliament kidnap now the wealth of parliament and sing a song where some of we, when we grow up, we see we meet this song, we don't know what's not the meaning. Now, this incident here, I can't actually know what it actually Dr. Olobini sing about. People they explain you the derogatory, the revengefulness of the song. I want to last start with Dr. Kamara because Dr. Kamara sometimes he can go quick. Dr. Kamara, what do you think about waiting the goal?
Yes. Good afternoon, Dr. Kamara. Good afternoon, Mr. Kagbo. Good afternoon, we audience. But actually, I be once for make me junior brother Yanda begin because if you don't come ahead of me, make a picking your sense, and we'll continue from there. Sorry,
Well,
sir. So,
Dr. Kamara, you don't already say your junior brother. So, without start pick sense. Go
okay.
ahead, Dr. Kamara. It doesn't matter.
All right.
It doesn't matter.
All
We
right.
all do the
Thank you.
same thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Dr. Makota, because I think these now some of the things them where we can say the snake he bet himself. And when the snake he bet himself, that means he don't he don't kasara himself because he don't poison and he kill him. The problem about Sierra Leone, we they actually teach we picking them bad examples. Some of us we're lucky we pick very good talents and manners from we own papa them. Also, although some of we now we they show bad precedents them to we own picking them. And that not for be it for be a trend. I will come to the first lady. You know, when they put lost them, whether now the religious bodies, social bodies, then the judiciary, if we were for honor the law them, now they first broke them, then the institutions are falling. Yes, we they see other places in China, India, South Africa, then they threaten parliaments, then they do this, then they do that one day. But for Sierra Leone, I think Sierra Leone now be a very good place for live. Because even the English language way they talk as soon as you begin bull, they say, this is not Sabi book. We all get that protocol there. We not ever see then go inside mosque, they go begin play the music. No, then they go time married, then they come out, then go na the all side, then they go play music. Or like the church, I not deny the accordionist or whatever, they go follow the hymns them within on piano. Then come out, then go now, outside they make reception. Turn one. Igbale, when I Igbale, oh man, then go agree with me. You know they go inside, they begin misbehave, then they deal with you. Oh yes. Let's say low now, you na Igberi, you want candy inside it, well, you go meet what you get from it. So every institution, it gets in your rules and regulations. We'll get for obey that one day. But this parliament, Mr. Mankota, now very big brother, Abbas Bundu, now I first begin the secret this. Also like that one day, we're supposed to be a bastion of knowledge, the guru of the law, Nasalon. Man, the way they make world constitutions them. Then they sit down pantap lie conveniently. I mean, nobody no go respect the parliament. I'm sorry to say that. But as Abbas Mundo had make reference to you, if not the well of parliament, because of political reasons, other things them, policemen in the car inside with them boots them come, beat people them, drag people them come out, all man take and complacently, they not ever bring them to justice or they lay that to rest. You can just understand. The protocols na the parliament, we know say, just like how you say, this na international as well as national event. And one of the main events them of the president, where they address the nation, where they tell we what's in the way forward and what he don't do. So now they can give them a special honor in WEF and the vice president a special seat and all the parliamentarians them. I think so we all know that one day. And even we when visitors, we can go around, we hang around for peak sense of what's in the go on. But it is very sad when they say intra-party activities will receive violence they happen there. That way not to across the board or nationwide violence. Party, inside party, people then don't they respect themselves, then they hold themselves, then they fight. Then just feel say a normal. Whether it be APCO, whether it be SLPPO, NGCO. And this is a very bad precedent. Sierra Leone has become a violent state. And that is very sad. Where the fires of the war are still smothering, they're not hot it. People are still they harbor grudges, grievances. The whole world has spent so much for help we. I don't feel say however you elect somebody in country, you always volunteer for go die day. The international community where they come for help we for put out the fire, the war. Most of them kill them. So this now other message you get for say, oh, what we don't actually make with self spoil. Our brothers and then see the ECOWAS, our repair union, they come, they can't say, oh, now then they get killed. No, they won't do it. They say they get their own problems. So if we self, they say if they throw what's happened, you crop yourself for make you clean. With the dirty yourself would say, oh, international committee they come, or this they come. Whose examples say, oh, they set to picking them. So for making points of these facts them who we don't know, or who we don't hear, or who we don't see. I don't ever take this Dr. Ola in song. I like the whole album because it's very educative. And it make you relate to so many things, either to yourself or to other person or to your mate or something like that. See, so I not be feel say people then go use them for humiliate any other person in an international forum. Mates then can do them. Then they now one host, somebody go pass, meet the passenger, they go begin sing where they can say Cabaslot, make hint and all that thing and Cabaslot, he misses. Hint he master. We all Sierra Leonean, we're not so picking them. I know say yes, just like how Dr. Mankota say, when the first lady, when he became, maybe she did some mistakes, but he done correct himself over time. But perhaps I think say this is also a lesson where you go don't learn for say some of the mistakes that we don't do, you need for do more. And maybe people that may not get a lot of grudges against them, whether not the party where you belong to or even the country. This now also a warning. But again, this is where you get for step up and show leadership. And just like how they see, this is an international place, not a marketplace. Or they go show with prowess or with weaknesses them. And you go wide and far, the whole world they look at we. But again, today, my brothers and sisters, Dr. Mankota, Salon is a joke. It's a joke in the sense that they take them way for look at. Everybody they talk, for instance, rice, 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 rice. Wait for me. Who that they eat kashere, rest no more. If they talk about rest, you know they ever talk about plazas. Now they will all thought everything don't go. And probably, yes, this the way it come, the sensitivity of it, this is not intra-politics of the SLPP. Of course, I mean, maybe this is another advantage where the some of the APC will say, well, this time, high time also we also join them where we counterpart them for humiliate this lady. I mean, since this lady also at some time it don't humiliate the whole Sierra Leoneans. So these are all pointers for look at. Because when you make mistakes, that now the other thing where they happen to we the Sierra Leonean them. Nobody know they go to the board and draw say, oh, we don't make mistakes. Shall we continue making mistakes? Or shall we stop? Or shall we learn a lesson from this? But sometimes they will don't make mistakes. Still, will they wear gloves for say, no, I not agree. I know they accept mistakes. What happened to the first lady? Of course, I condemn them in totality, especially in the well of parliament. This is not the place where they go express with grudges, because we have some protocols for do that. You go find out for say after this, Boku Boku the other don't come. I might have my reservations for say yes. I mean, yes, this lady had been done at one time, but not a place for go show revenge. For think about the protocols of the country and the respect of the nation. But again, where this did not happen also, and see the fountain of honor, it happened in your presence. We're not going to talk for them, but we'll go actually appeal to them for make sure say he solve this one into a very, very, very good way for appease all sides. Because it might affect them greatly. And we know anybody, especially we in the African setting, where you feel say the norm among you woman, you go just come now, sometimes and you take all type of actions in favor of the woman, where you not go able correct your woman. But that one day you not go solve the problem in totality. So we make it try to find a balance so that the nation will be happy with them and peace go there. Because this all way they go so a very big distraction for the nation. We have so many things on the ground. We have issues where we expect for a reform. We leader,
All
the
right.
country in hardship.
Okay.
We picking them, the youth, the fabric of development. Where then day to day, then the rotting. These are the things we want to tackle, not only the SLPP, not only the APC, but nationwide.
Okay, Mr.
Because
Doctor.
so okay, I don't go overboard there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
All
So
right.
this is my 2 cents contribution. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Mr. Kabo, go ahead.
Yes, Dr. Mankota, Dr. Kamara, good afternoon from New York. It's 3:44, and good afternoon, listeners and followers of this wonderful TPN radio. Um, the issue at hand regarding
Mr. Kabo, push this a little bit the camera because you did sideways. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay. Wonderful. Go ahead.
all right, the issue at hand regarding the first lady. Um, I look at it in a different way from where Dr. Mankota looked at it, because I had him saying that then cost the first lady. Um, First, I want to say It is improper, it is inappropriate for make whoever the singers can be, whether APCS or PP, we join for sing at the well of parliament. We not to song where supposed to be sang. You get a song where they sing at the well of parliament. I don't know if I think the national anthem or something else. Then get a song, then sing and they wouldn't be sing. Not to that song they not approve for sing at the well of parliament. So because of that, I find out say that misbehavior to the people and we do that. But we are responsible for that misbehavior where because now he host the people. I believe the speaker is in charge. Now that the host, if I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong. Now that the host, so implicated they don't can misbehave. So what in the speaker for do now for make it tough to release a statement and apology to the general populace where within the well of parliament and the country itself, right? Now, that I understand, and that's how I will talk about and recommend. Say, the misbehavior is the responsibility of the Speaker of the House. Now, he host the people then. If something of short go happen, now, he therefore make an apology to the populace and of course the general public and the people of Sierra Leone. That's my own responsibility. Now, with regards to the song, hence it is something that has to do with politics, political issue. The rest of it is an internal issue. That's an SLPP issue. SLPP will take it. If anybody has an objection on that, they have the committee, they have the party chairman, they have the elders of the party. They can take it to the party and resolve it amongst themselves. So these are the two aspects I look at it. One, the speaker has to apologize, neither the host, to the general congregation or the country as a whole, or whatever you call the international community, because you say in an international place. And the case, then the party will take it to their own destination and go talk about it and resolve it as they fit them to do it. Now, having mentioned these two, then I will expatiate into the situation. The song Kokoros is not an insulting or abusive song as compared to what Dr. Mankota says. It depends on how people interpret it. But the founder of the song, Dr. Olo, who sang the song, he made it clear in the next verse what he actually meant by Kokoros. He talks say, Bisabodi na chiwe no for happy. You didn't marry the host, you know for the Bisabodi. You take your cocoa, you put on a fire, you go concosa, where you need your cocoa don roast. Clear, cut clear, and everybody knows what's in a cocoa. And that cocoa represents food. Just anything you can put in the fire, either by roasting it, or by cooking it, or by frying it. Once it is in the fire, you leave it there. You not married woman, you know they mind your business or any other person. They go concosa, where you can meet you everything no more. The cocoa represents the food whatever goes into that fire or the pot or whatever. That is my interpretation. So I don't believe say it is a cause. These people take it as a cause based on the way they think. But that's not how Dr. Ola put it. Dr. Ola don't put no word there, no cause word there in that song. And he explained in the next verse for say Konkosa and somebody not way no good. You take if you go put an fire, go Konkosa, wait, I need to go don't period. Kit cost. Now let me go further because I have time. Doctor Kamara spoke about like probably 10 minutes. Except
I
Dr.
will
Mango
stop
Dali
you
spoke.
when it's time.
You guys talk, no problem. You guys talk about first lady. Um, first again back to the song. The song was sung for the first, uh, 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 well, not the first time. So for so many, I mean, yeah, I'm talking about with regards to the political party and onto the parliament. The song that we don't sing that
You know the show.
before the elections were read. The just past election, the chairmanship and other elections, the elections that we then conduct for elected senior officials. before the results were read. So it's not like this song is actually referring or actual because
Mr.
if
Gabo,
the results were not read yet and the
Gabo,
song was sung, yes,
tell me when
yes.
this song that means singer na parliament before this.
All right, let me come. The singer at parliament and at the time when the first lady was entering the
No,
parliament,
no,
the well of
no,
the
no,
parliament or the well
no.
of the parliament.
Before that, I heard you said that me don't sing this song before.
Oh, what I mean in the party itself, whether they do the elections, during the time of the elections, after they've done the elections, we say then go gather for go announce the result. They not be announced the result yet. And then sing this song. And that song we see the president where they go hug people there. They dance by the song. We see Jule there. That's why open handed. So the Kokoro, so they welcome the people there like that. I see everything. I have the video, I don't have it, but I watch it over and over. And I
Okay.
see Alpha Khan, where people there even did a mistake, say na Samura. That was Alpha Khan coming from the rear, where with the car with him gown, with the guy and dance. Mother the other dance, and Julia the dance. And I see Fatima Bio stand by her husband with a hold of paper, so they clap so. They smile small, small, though not
No, no,
gracefully.
uh,
So
uh,
everybody and the general public were dancing to the song,
Mr. Gabo,
right? So after that, before ever the results were read. Now the second time when I sing them, which I understand also, is that when dem for go sit the president, the first lady, wey e dey enter na the well of parliament. According to Fatima, I'll quote her directly, the first lady. He say e eri Dr. Harding, Prince Harding, dey talk say e dey calm, we can sing the Kokoro song against am and other members of parliament and some maybe one or two APC people there. But he overheard them where he dey enter. So as they enter and I begin sing. So that is not appropriate. It's the well of parliament that I condemn, but that is the responsibility of the host, who is I believe is the speaker of parliament. We've seen these things happening. We've seen Abbas Bundu during the time when there was a misbehavior, when he apologized to the public and the international body. We have those audios. We saw them. The same thing, misbehavior. And we have seen where it is common in parliament. In fact, we've seen Mohamed Bangura during the time where they jump, where Itima and tap the table, they step and put the ground down and they step on her. And they dance and tap the table. Yes, we have those videos. So all these are misbehaviors, but the speaker took responsibility, who was Dr. Abbas Mungu at the time. That's congratulations to him. He took responsibility because he was the host and he was in charge. All right. So I believe the same thing. The speaker should take responsibility.
Yeah, the
If
industry
it is
work.
they consider it as a political issue, if they consider it as a political issue, then the party will take it from there and go to their own corner in their office, SLPP office, and resolve that of what happened. They will be the judge and make necessary amendments and judge and say who has right or who don't have right. Right? So that's what I see. But the speaker should apologize and not to the first lady, not to an individual, but to the general public and the international world. As you guys said, there are international people. All right. And the rest is political. They will go fight it out. All right. In their political party. I know I have more time, but I stopped so far.
well, thank you so much for your time. Um, well, I did just try for get one of the journalists in the salon where they call Farouk. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
One of the journalists in the salon where they call Abdul Farouk give a very vivid explanation of this song. I don't know if I were able for pull in article again. It talks a song, the time when Allah sing this song was a time when he been there a nasty divorce with his wife. So something happened. Um, the kind of a revenge against the woman. This is the context of the song. The lyrics, it will tell you something, but some of the artistic way of seeing things, like the one the way in art, it can sing something. It they put certain words there. Where if you read them literally, it mean nothing. But when you go artistically, it mean other things. So Abdul Farouk talk about this song. Uh, I'm not able for. Okay, I go check on the article. Now that make I say I not ever know say this song get any kind of a revengeful connotation at all until when I read this. And not only one, even Sylvia Blyden actually in herself talk about this, looking at the history of this song, why Dr. Olo actually sing this song, he say there's something way for go against in well for in divorce well for something like that. I don't know. I know I mean not be know me when they see you could go those and they just they dance. In fact, I don't even pay attention to the lyrics because me as long as the rhythm is good and they just they dance. But when I read what happened after this incident, I begin with so this all the lyrics where are they re in a kind of some kind of what do you call them parable na parable lyrics that one day. So but in any case the most important thing about is that parliament mean na in a problem, and I think so we all agree for say parliament should be a place of honor, not to a place of revenge, not to a place of vengeance. Then supposed for maintain themselves honorably because then they call them honorable. Now that make most people that don't call them honorable. Then instead, people that they prefer for call them members of parliament. The actual title was honorable, but because of the way then they behave, it's not good at all. And especially at a time when international community being at the place they other outsiders the way they invite them then they see them kind here. Some of them they don't know we culture at all. Then they see them can't here. Now a bad repetition for the country. I wonder about the individual differences we then get, but that place, that institution, everybody where they supposed to be dignified, whether you hate Amo, you not hate Amo. How many hours we the first lady and the people that they take them? I don't think say reach 3 hours. So you not go try for the secret such honorable just because you hate one person. And now people that they talk say salon people then be honest with them they. It's very, very sad. You know, doctor, you get 1 minute, then they send the link to the viewers then for make if they want for join the program for ask question or give comment, and they give them 3 minutes. But doctor, go ahead. Then after that, Mr. Kabo, you get 1 minute. Then we open the line.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think say we all fall in the same line, and just like how you say, Maku gets with priorities then right, and Maku be very serious politicians. When they say this na parliament, this na a sacred place where they make we laws, regulations, and we exercise we privileges and rights for serve the people them, not to forgo wait for like we all agree revenge of one another. Oh yeah, you can contest with somebody, the various parties them, they can deliberate on points, but not to malice and bad behaviors like this. Oh, picking all they see. Picking they're not gonna take me serious. They say, oh, people, oh, papa, they're not serious. The one the way they make us them. So it's a shame actually. Yeah. And upon them also, no matter how it is, the first lady is the first lady, you know. And just like I understand, just now, I know we know the for say this song, they don't even talk about their own congressional meeting. Yeah, so this now a warning also, like I say to Ram, and make it take change tactics, make it big Bumrah. And yeah, agree with Mr. Kabu. Anybody will go by meeting, you get the one way they regulate the meeting. Even the music, you get the MC, the music controller. And I think say if the speaker was very keen enough, you don't suspect them kind fear. In fact, as the first lady before they enter, if they don't make the national anthem even in that musical form, so that everybody will stand alert, and then not go left any room for encroach into this program in smooth running. Well, it don't happen, and we hope so we don't learn a lesson, and we hope say it not get for big again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kabu. 1 minute. Then let me post this link
Yeah,
here. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Back to the song, just to explain the rightful person to explain what you read is I don't know if you go through certain because sometimes we are busy. We don't listen to certain programs there online. I mean, on the system, and in America, people get the ability for us have a story, and they tend to explain it in English or in writing in a way to associate it. It's like trying to put things together, pieces together that make sense, but actually it's not the true story. They're just trying to explain themselves how the best they can write, how best they can speak English. So that writer, that's what he does. And the only person who can tell you exactly about this song, apart from what the song says, if you don't go by the music itself, the only person who can tell you that this is what I meant as compared to what we can hear from the song is the person who sang the song. Unfortunately, I believe Dr. Olo is gone. That's the only person who can tell you. Because what we read, I see the first verse and I see the second verse. And I get to understand that this is what it meant, these two things. And Coco, we all know what's in a Coco, except you get your different kind of thinking, your wishful thinking, on your somebody must have a wretched mind to think and begin to plug and unplug certain things. But cocoa is simple. We all know what in a cocoa roast. We all know what you put in pot in a fire. We all know all those things that are associated with that. It's
Mr.
food.
Kabu,
It's cooking.
Mr. Kabu,
So except otherwise, yeah, go ahead.
artistically, certain was
Yeah.
differently. For example, you can if there are some people and they talk say, are they eat you up? You know what in that mean?
Dr. Mankos and I sabi talk 90 people in the use
No,
for
no,
associate things there.
no. What you make at the
Right?
talk?
You tell me they eat me apple.
Yeah,
Um it,
like, like
it, it
you see a woman, they pass, that woman, they are white eating apple.
No, I will never say that to a woman. That's
You
not how I talk.
do.
That's not how I talk. You know, there are people who are very indecent. There
Okay,
are
go ahead.
people who are very indecent. Just like I said, the author was trying to expatiate himself. Like this story could come anywhere in the universities. You just put a situation and everybody expatiate yourself how you want to interpret it. But the actual interpretation is there. But how best you can captivate the interest of the students. So
Mr.
this author, whoever wrote it, he can write. I know he
Mr.
can
Gabu,
write very well, but
Mr.
that
Gabu,
is not what it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Mr. Kago, make I just jump
No,
in small. What's in Dr. Makota, they try for say, for instance, let's take a very popular book, Chino Achebe, Things Fall
right.
Apart.
Okay.
You know, say things fall apart. Then they do an O level,
yes,
do an A level,
yep.
then they do even PhD level.
Doctor, not to cut you off. I did it in my first degree in New York. And
Mr.
Ah,
the
well,
professor who taught me
Mr.
was
Gabu,
the one who taught me in Freetown. He
Mr.
taught
Gabu,
me
ah,
here
well,
the same book again. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah. So you don't agree with me, say,
Of course.
artistically, people like you mean something in different ways. So now that no more, I'm glad you
Right.
yourself don't do them. Me, I
Exactly.
not do it, but I like the lyrics, where
The,
That's
they
good.
put
Yeah,
it.
I did it.
the
So
lyrics,
now
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one,
Dr. Mango.
yeah, the
yeah,
lyrics.
Yeah, Dr. Mango.
We you could go on some people then can interpret them differently. It can mean one thing to somebody, it can mean another thing to another person. Now that make us say artistically, like what you talk, Mr. Kabo, I agree with you. The person where write a song, now the best person, what it mean.
That's it.
Yeah, so I agree with you 100%. But in fact, to be honest with you, who they grow up with the already song, you okoros mean something like derogatory to woman. So that's
Uh,
so with the word and
it
call and say,
depends.
oh, you also you go down rose, But in any case, I think say not so that the song is not the matter. It's the the location in which this song was sung and waiting at the objective of singing this song and na that location dem na im me get problem with. Okay, at least we know say the song not mean any good for Fatima Bio. It
You
not mean,
know, Mr. Dr. Makota, Boku no believer. Like this why like you say, oh, they're not capture in Bongo.
yeah, exactly.
They're not capture in Bongo.
You see, Dr. Mankota, Dr. Mankota, what I'm saying to you, this is, I know you earlier on mentioned that one out that let people they not associate her into politics. This is about the first lady and only about the first lady. And those people who are interpreting this song are those people who are making the first lady to get angry against the SLPP because it is advantageous for them. All right, but
Mm-mm.
because no, everybody
Mr.
has.
Kawobi,
I have a reason. I have a hold on. I have a reason to my interpretation. My reason to my interpretation. I told you I listened to the first verse and the second verse, and I put them together, and this is what I get.
Mr. Kabo,
That's peaceful, and that's peaceful. Then when
no,
the way they misinterpret that, now they
listen,
for one for cause confusion.
I
All right,
want
but because it's advantageous for them,
Mr. Kabo,
right?
And
Yeah.
okay,
I
doctor, I make I
want
just make this.
class.
You know, I read different people them, then they come inside. Some people and they even suggest say, now we now the first lady. If you not them, then go dance good to the music. Then go deal with the
Bam,
situation later on.
Yeah, yeah.
bam.
So Kabo, I
That's
agree
what
with
I told you. I said the rest is political. The speaker has
Mm,
to do his job, and the
mhm.
rest they take it home. Let them take it. Fatima Bio with the SLPP, let them take it home and go resolve it. That's
Mr.
what I
Kabo.
said.
And then,
Yeah.
okay, make I give you a live example,
Hold
doctor. When I've been they go school, now St. Francis, everything I want for be first. If you then make the life bell, that's the whole day from one and from two. If they run for go take the biggest basin because I eat the last cut. So me company there, even per football, they give me name, then nickname me, they say Yerne number one. It's a be Yerne, first way they tremble outside.
on.
First time in the vex.
Mago Mago.
Yes. Ten from two at the vex. The more the vex, they say, Yerne to the third power, to the. So now one man go advise me, say that for the vex. If you the vex, now the more they call you.
Not anymore.
So when you tell me
Exactly.
Yerne, well, as soon as you say Yerne, I say to the 10th power, the left.
Okay, all
So
right.
that's that they laugh now with you.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Without the talk,
Don't call me Yerne, oh, Mr. Kago.
without the talk, I know say
No, I will not. I know
Mr.
we've been there. We've done that.
Doctor, without the talk, I know say the purpose of singing that song in Parliament was not to praise the First Lady. We all know,
Mm.
we agree for say the intention was not to praise the First Lady. It was to humiliate her. This now something where everybody agree. And you yourself, Mr. Gabo, you yourself talk say the First Lady say Iyeri Prince Hardy in the talk say, oh, ide pan come, let we can sing for them. Now for humiliate them, that's this not a clear indication. It's not for praise them, or maybe we all sit down like where we dey dance, we go by event, we all they sing the song, not necessarily to humiliate somebody, but for enjoy. That's different, but that's okay. Now we dey go to the comments. I just don't send the link because Konotri ask. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think Konotri the ask. Okay, let me bring this person first. Um,
All right, now they get me. Now they get me.
Yeah, would they get you? Hold on, now police here. I would they get you? Go.
What a great voice is there. I see elders them with knowledge and wisdom. They try to address the situation. But one thing I want to say is that we're able to call the ego and the super ego. And what I see the player now the ego and the super ego they try for show what's right and what's wrong. But when you look at the parliament, you know, actually the disrespect was there, but Fatima Bio in ego, in ego enable maintain them. And if you want to go into politics, waiting politician and get the ego, they suppress them, make show na do sec, but then get ego bad.
Yep, I
But in
agree.
that situation, she was in the parliament and there is a convention where a norm where people in the falla. I'm not say what he didn't do it right, it was wrong because it was tainted to the first lady as the first woman, the first lady of the country. At least themselves, the parliamentarian, if they don't seize their own ego or whatever they want for portray out there in the public, they are respected for don't they.
Yeah,
But if they come out that kind of way they and then they then begin sing like kids, it very, very bad.
the bad,
But
the bad.
it gets the symbol of authority. If you don't able for keep that in ego day, then it deal with the situation outside of that. But the convention of that parliament, we enable it don't betray them. And I mean, I see people in the get angry, say at least if you don't maintain that day, because it's not a norm. Everybody get in principle. They used to get with man them they said get their own parliament and get how they behave. But if you get patient and follow the tradition, believe you me, the speaker will be come out because he has no room for escape. Now he the fair room for escape because if you come out and say I'm sorry because he's the head, he's the host, he hosts everybody, and it's a special day. It's not like every other day. It's just one day in the year where they happen.
Yeah.
So if you don't keep, you don't maintain that in ego. Trust me, the speaker not for get no room, but now the speaker get room, and they delay for come out for say I'm sorry
Yeah.
because it is like for play down on the situation. And the earlier it do the better for the country because this thing they go haywire. Everybody they do your own. Oh, like the first lady, like this, but the norm of the parliament has been broken. That makes Duncan inside president, the fountain of honor. And I will not forget this one. Fatima Bey and a man. If he comes to the worst sick, he dey protect any other body but a man. She did not stood up for the speaker, neither the vice president, and not to talk about his her husband. At least if we don't do that day, then people them the talk not for we don't go too much. If we don't try for balance them out. But honestly, Makota, Fatima need for like when me elder in the talk, Fatima a need for re-strategize. A need for get the people already around them. They for able for manage them well. Because if he and also if he goes to do so, he must get in PA them around them. He must
Yeah.
get in, they must they but I say they kind of this particular location and these are the norms and we need to follow them no matter how hungry you are, but long we just maintain and then we can come at them. So now I get for talk Michael Chan.
Dr. Mankota, I got
Thank-
a question, if you don't mind.
Hold on, Mr.
If
Kabu.
you,
Hold on. We'll give 1 minute to Mr. Kabu and Doctor if we can get any response before we let you the other person to come in. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I just need a question, probably an answer from a question, probably a follow-up question again from the answer. Why was the song sang against Dr. Fatima Abiu? Why? Which makes them sing fun? Anybody
Well,
can answer me?
well, for me, I can answer that day.
Okay.
For the parliament, because we all know say
Mhm.
parliament a place where they get their own tradition, singing, picking, boxing, throwing everything around. So for we
Right.
other people we don't know the norms of parliament, they start like saying a normal thing. But the thing where they sing against them, and in particular, it was ruled out. In particular, it was not right because this was done at their convention, and if the occasion don't come when they coincide, then they begin for singer. It's like then they try for downplay 'em. And not to
Well,
small person, now big person.
but you answer the question.
Mhm.
What you make them sing the song Pana as una claim say na dem sing? What you do?
Mr.
What you know the
Well,
reason
then
behind of the song?
now he played them do because if you look at it, have you watched the video at the
I wa-
convention? Why they
I
were
watch
singing,
everything. I watch
everybody was
everything, sir.
dancing,
Sir,
and
sir.
somebody lose, other people won.
Okay.
Somebody lose and other people won. And
You get
I
into
don't
the
know.
answer. You get into my answer.
Aha.
Did
So
Fatima,
some people then win,
somebody
some
lose
people
and
then
other
lose.
people won? All
But
right.
but
Now my
but
next
when
question is,
okay, doctor, when the heavy side lose, people then will continue to sing because she was a heavy side during that competition with our own candidate. For her to lose and the other people then become more happy and then follow up with that, meaning that for pull and down, so that for any subsequent election or whatever convention or whatever they end up going to, that she'll be afraid to confront or bring or support anybody because she'll be afraid to lose. Now that can do so now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
put her down, make it
all
not
right,
continue.
No, hold on, Mr.
Dr.
Gabo.
Mankota.
Mr. Gabo, hold on. Me knows this first answer, like waiting the brothers say, revenge. Because Fatima Diop they support one candidate, or some candidate. Prince Hadi they support the opposite candidate, and now there is a collision between the two. Then it happened for this Prince Hadi, the candidate can win. Now that convention, that thing specifically was for Fatima Diop. Hotel and say, no, you understand? So now a repetition where them can repeat na parliament. And
Correct.
now the try for explain you say that's why this is a revenge.
Yeah, well, I asked the question to provoke conversation. President Bio is the father of the nation. Mrs. Bio is the mother of the nation. If you have you picking them all together, why you dey go favor one person? Why you dey favor another person? What is the reason behind that? Why you not stay neutral
Well, not so
and
president.
vote your man? I know the
Mr. Gabo,
first lady is a
Mr. Gabo,
delegate. You go
No,
vote
no,
your Bible and walk away.
no, Mr. Gabo,
but Dr. Kaba, I don't let go that level there. My concern that I don't let Dr. go that level there. The pa now anybody will win, you get right for celebrate with them. I
exactly.
want to rule
Correct.
her out. So say
The
if they
matter
support one candidate, it might be Madam in your own post in for the win. If I still dance with them.
I
Because
understand that.
that a happy situation. So now for
I
the all.
understand.
So now
I
you don't
understand.
rule and say instead to
My
support one
question
person.
is you as a father, I believe you are the head of the home, your wife, you are the head of the home. You get two, three kids. One kid stand against the other two or one and the other. What you know you roll for do? You gotta go mix there or they stand aside and
Mr.
watch and tell them what to do.
Mr. Gabo,
Why? That's not my question.
okay,
Now I want to know why. Okay, these are delegates issue. What do they look for delegates for? Why you want delegates?
Mr.
These
Gabo,
are the things I'm trying to bring up and see
Mr.
what is the situation. Because unless by something like this we understand what is the situation.
okay, Mr. Gabo.
Yeah.
The question before we answer Mr. Doctor, hold on. The question before we answer are you saying uh, President Biyo is favor of one candidate over the other?
I didn't say that.
So
I
why
give instances.
this question then?
The question is Fatima as a mother. Why will he stand aside from of the other and support the other one? That's my question. What
Oh,
he actually drive that?
It is
What he
politics.
drive that?
Now
Let me,
okay.
let,
politics.
You understand?
It, it,
This is the President Biyo they talk about. Doctor,
That's I release an audio. I release an audio. That's detailed. I hope people will listen to it.
Gabo, hold on. Mr. Gabo, hold on. Doctor,
Right.
go ahead.
um, sorry, sir. Kaku. Let me start with brother who just came in. The id and the ego. Yes, for some of us who read psychology, it gets for go to a lot of things. Them the character. Some people are introverts, some are introverts. Some people like
Yeah.
some people like all this. We don't have to do all the things a day, but let me just try for Mr. Cargo in question that we are talking about the situation, the difference between the convention and the world parliament. Now, if you say three picking and two picking, if the picking don't go get good result, you come, I will jubilate with them.
There you are.
When we come back with a bad result, I will encourage us to well, next time we'll try to do this. But that not mean say that one we not get good results. That's we want we get the good results. It tell us for that. It's human nature. I
All
don't
right.
want to go to that because what's happening now the intervention, the only thing we thought was let them not before try to extrapolate that outside the world of programming.
Uh,
So that's my
Me actually, I thought it wise as a family member. I mean, a head of a family, a head of a home. I have 4 kids. I thought it wise that
can be
if
tried to check.
two of the
Mr.
other children are fighting,
Convention there, what's happening with the convention? You're not going to blame any other party, but within the SLP, it is the SLP.
yeah.
all right.
So bringing it into the international law, what we need to try for actually, uh, today what happened stuff more. We not want make it be a distraction to the main issue of the country.
That's
Uh,
correct. We already talked about that. Yeah,
uh,
That's
everybody
more
talk about that. Yeah.
okay, hold on. Uh, Alan, Alan, right?
Yeah. Let me go off, right?
No, no, no. Hold on, hold on.
No, you can stay.
Stay, because you contribution is very, very vital.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would have asked for that questions, but I don't want to drag the thing. Just like we say, let us concentrate the parliament and as you
yeah,
guys claim the molestation or
and,
disgrace.
and
Let's
me,
leave that. That's why I said they will gather all their particulars and go to the party office, SLPP, and resolve that.
and
The
Correct.
rest.
one of the things where me as an APC, if not, they're not going to be making the parliament no more. We na the umbrella of the nation. I have been glad for make the continue their fight. Definitely, there's fighting, internal fighting within the SLPP. You know what
Right.
they expect the SLPP for do after the convention. The SLPP, like Prince Hardin is the outgoing chairman, right?
Right.
Therefore, we don't try for unify the party instead of bringing all these fights to me as an APC. Hey, good. Una fight.
Of
Una
course.
fight. But anyway, let's move on.
Of course.
Let's move
Yeah.
on. On the same issue in Parliament, President Madabio suggests one very important thing where you see, a lot of people they don't understand at all what President Bogo talk Parliament because of this nonsense issue and distract. President Biogo talks say he goes suggest he wants for make them continue the PR system, but the PR system is going to go the next level, the presidential level. For example, if based on percentage, when they share the executive. Okay, for example, let's say the APC president then win, like the first people they will get the highest percentage. So the president they compare the APC, then look at other political party wey get the second highest percentage, then get the um,
Vice President.
the vice president and so on and so forth. This now a very, very complicated, interesting suggestion. I want to know we discuss that. At least let me see what you your opinion. But before give you a chance, let me just give you me opinion. The idea is good because generally speaking, you are talking about the government of national unity. So if you look at in general field, because at least now we get a president in one party, we get a vice president in the other party. That's not a government of national unity. In the surface, But looking at the behavior of we politicians, the greediness, the selfish, this therefore end up in a bad quagmire within government because now the vice president, since he also get power, a little bit of power, likely undermine the president. They do. So, in as much as I believe in a the presidency level, but when you look at the psychology of Sierra Leoneans, the maturity of Sierra Leoneans, then we use them in a very different way. But until they not give you the details yet, it just put this session of parliament, and go for discuss how parliament get to look at the details. Okay, the APC say no. So let me start with Alan before I let you go. I want to make you give your opinion.
Well, you look at the PR system, it's not a bad system of government. But how sure are we, even the policy makers, to maintain the principles that are there in those dictates of the PR system? Because the initial PR system we will get, we just Pakababi don't try them. Now, President Bio don't can do them. And what are the outcomes? Initially, we used to have how many member parties in the well of parliament, and even independent candidates. And now, when they test the PR system with the percentage system, what happened? All those parties fall short, and they can't even make 5% of the 11%. And we see what happened. So, for me, and if you look at the PR system, it's so cumbersome. It's a good system where all institutions are working, parameters are intact, well developed. Everybody has his own free will or mind to say and to do things in the dictate of the law. It is perfect. Nobody goes offended. But in our situation, we tried it. See what happened. Results are yet to be vetted. Yes, we get government with it in a place because of the vacuum, no vacuum, but it's still being contended because there was no result based on the international committee, what they say, and other people there, even the tripartite committee, they set up, not able to get a hold on the result itself. So in that light, Makota, for me, before we go into a cumbersome system, even look at the educational level of the people of the country. Why do you want to take PR when it goes shatter everything? And the president gets good initiative or power sharing, which is good. But how sure are we? And what is the percentage threshold for parties to participate so that the voices of the minority will be heard and people will be represented? And what is the whole democracy? Democracy is for people, by the people, and for the people. And this democracy we are claiming is that if I have my own constituency, I want to know my parliamentarian. I want to know someone is going to represent me. But these are left to the hands of what? The political parties. They can send anybody to represent based on your pocket. How deep your pocket is. So I have someone who says my constituency. They don't even know the person. And I have to struggle to find the person.
Alan, the audio is getting hard. A lot of the background.
Yeah, there's a lot of static. I don't know whose area is that, but it's static. I can hear the noise here. A lot of noise, static noise. Something around the area is
Yeah. You just started.
making a lot of. I don't know if it's like a radio or TV or something beeping.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Mr. Thank you so much. Other people, thank you so much for your participation. Now for the camp.
Don't mute.
Better small.
We're not hearing again.
Yeah. Are they now? Better small.
Look at me.
No, it don't come up. Yeah. There's a noise coming from the background.
The noise they carry in the background.
Of course.
Okay, talk again now.
They come in and out.
Yeah.
Like when you put battery, they turn the radio on the wrong station. That heat will dance.
All right. All right. Well, yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Una dey hear me clear, right?
Yeah,
You see,
clear.
when he left, the noise gone.
Now, if anybody want for come in again, what you get, now for just click that link where I put. You come in, you can say what you get for say, or you can put it in the comment section like other people, the way they put it in the comment section. Now, Doctor, what do you think about this PR system in a presidential level?
You know, Mr. Makota, I'm not a political animal, but all I can say is we have to be serious in Sierra Leone. More therefore they play with the lives of people. Like we will be the play Tonkobele. They say the winner takes all. That says you can take. As soon as the lady, you gather all you put in your pocket. Then when you put in your pocket, you want for run. The people that go greet you, they say no, more can't play first. First of all, the election, the electoral process will get. We're not able to clean up. Yeah, you say you go make 70-30. In fact, they go come for people are not going to get representation. Then go there at this area. They're not able to represent themselves because the president has the right, whether it is PR system or electoral system, for appoint anybody now in cabinet. As long as you don't go. So why you want to fix something when something is not wrong? This time they call catcher. Now catcher you want play. No, because everything, let's take it to the people. Let the people and all go end up by elections again. And that's why elections are so important. They have to be clean and fair. Then you are not a dictator. But when you hold on to that one day, and when you don't hold on to that one day, and already you don't eminent the people that say, we are going to win the next election. What's the one who will see right now? You're not clean. And it's so muzzled. The president, anybody where he say he want to make you do something, you must do it. Not to parliament to get to. Now arrangement to get under. Whether they come brown envelope, whether they come, the PhDs and all them don't compromise them.
Not all, Mr. Gabo.
They come, yeah. I know. Thank God I not belong to a type of doctorate. Me na DR, MD. Yeah, honestly, Mr. Makota, I dey blame the young youths them, especially with PhDs and where they don't go, and when they don't go. They just been there in parliament for a reach themselves. They talk for the people there. Who papa they trade, then one day they waiting they go. They say, well, this way they can't actually. Even the chiefs them, they don't have powers. In this electoral system, they've all been compromised. So let's take democracy seriously. Let's take our elections seriously. Now they will begin first. Then we'll go begin extrapolate. You get you put man to you not full up it. You go make a chop box. You put stone there for carry you go. There you go.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor. One of the other things where I just remember on this presidential level of PR system, the parliament maybe we can, because it didn't the constitution, right? The parliament maybe we can able to manage them, but the presidential level, what happened if the opposition become the vice president? The vice president now at the head of the police in the first place. The vice president now at the head of the police. Now, if the president can't understand, say the vice president they undermine them, does the president get the power for sack the vice president in a PR system?
Well, now they dictator, they get the power for do that.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't get power because
But go do it because if you don't support her, go do it. They go pack am.
Yeah, but the vice president then vote for them separately from the president. So the president not supposed to forget the power. It's just
Well,
like
we are coming back to Sam Sumana in case and others.
no. Sam Sumana Iyon, they now one ticket. Okay, now one vote. But this one, now separate votes. You know, got nothing to do with the president. So if they vote for them, the way they vote for them, so um the president don't get the power for sack the vice president if they know they work together. All them kind of factors are now then they look for. Mr. Gagbo, go ahead.
Well, doctors, Dr. Kamara, Dr. Kamara, all of you are Kamara. Mankota, Dubai, Kamara.
Mhm.
Um, it's not easy. It's tough to look at the PR system and the first past the post sort of. I think that's what we have been in since 1990, probably 1958, the first past the post, until now when Maradio came in with the PR system. They both have advantages and disadvantages. I will remind you guys a little bit with what the first past the post is about. That's war between constituencies. War in a constituency, same family is war. I came from Sanda, it used to be Bambali Central constituency. And that Bambali Central constituency, under the first past the post, during my time, came in, I'll start from the time where Temu Bangura came in, Lawyer Tivo, this young boy in Papa, came in, Eddie Ture came in, these three guys inside the same constituency. And when you hear about the war in Sanda, whether they say Pikin or the Rusanda, we could bomb them. And these three people, all of them in the same political party, not SLPPO, they are the same political party, all three of them. Now, this escalated a war between the Timinis and the Fullers, and that separation they up to date till the world done. When the Timinis then stood their ground, and the Fullers stood their ground, they kill people. You all heard about that. This is not SLPP and APC. This is APC to APC. Who will get the symbol? Who will win the symbol? So the dangers behind that's just a little thing I'll tell you. The dangers behind the first past the post cannot be compared to the PR system.
Why?
It
Why?
has a lot of hold on. I already told you. Let me ask again. It has thuggery. This is where thugs were born under the PR system. I mean, the first past the post. It has thuggery. It causes a lot of lies and it causes a lot of security problems. It's a threat to national security. It causes the government a lot of money. It's very expensive because when there is a tie, they have to come back and vote and repeat the election. I just give you a brief scenario of what you, and I know some of the youths of today, they always see an Escoroma type of election, and they are like the cankerworms of the political parties today. Yeah, I wish their parents would tell them the history of this first past the post as compared to the PR system.
Mr. Gagbo.
Um, the PR system, I'm coming, has its own problem. The PR system has its own problems also. Why? Because we are new to it. What I will say about the government, if the government is going to go by the PR system, they have a lot of work to do to educate the people with regards to the PR system, so the people can get an understanding of what the PR system is. It is very advantageous. It's just that people don't understand how it's done properly. You
And
understand, right?
don't
And
understand.
people don't know their representatives,
The people
and
don't
people
understand.
don't know who's a honorable. I'm coming. People don't know who's a honorable.
Percent. Everybody understand that one day. You not go tell me say you go give the opposition Minister of Defense, Minister of Finance, Minister of Foreign. No.
Okay, I'm coming. I don't reach there yet. That's the next level. I'm talking of the ordinary level.
But
Now
Mr.
the next level. Okay, the next level Madadio is talking about. First and foremost, he is trying. He's a strategist. You got to understand that. I don't want to say it here, but he's a strategist. All right. He knew very well that APC will not like that kind of system. But this is
No,
what I would say.
it's not that
No, no,
APC is not like that.
this is what I
That's,
would say. Okay, hold on. The
no,
opposition.
it's not that
This is what I would say.
like that. APC will not
Uh,
accept that because the man
all
don't
right,
say the next
let me
30,
see.
40, 50
Let me
years,
finish. Let me
you know,
finish.
they
You
accept
cut
the
me.
lawyer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
Yeah, Dr. Kamara.
Doctor,
Dr.
yeah,
nobody.
Kamara, they cut me off.
Doctor, get a chance. Let finish. It didn't finish now.
Madadio knew very well that APC will not accept that because APC they go with the idea saying that they get for win the election. So
No,
he
no,
knew that he brought it in. He knew it's not going to happen
no,
because he knew he's trying to hold on.
no,
I
no,
mean
no.
the opposition. All right, hold on.
They're not give them. Tell me back.
Mr.
You are wait.
All right, hold
You
on.
are
Doctor,
they go about Patawandi.
doctor,
I am
doctor,
I am coming now. All right,
hold on,
Doctor, give
hold
me
on,
a chance.
Mr. Kabo, hold on. Doctor, that filibuster, you want for filibuster, Mr. Kabo, so. Where you,
No, this
It
data.
doesn't
I don't
matter. Let
so
him
see don't
talk. I give him chance. Doctor, please go ahead. Let him talk. Then I finish later. Go ahead.
no, 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 well,
You know me
they
not
don't
get you know me
go
not
with
get problem already.
don't have for talk the truth. We know they can have for
Right,
can begin people they die and they accept something where they can make more people than they die. No,
right.
to put that to a stop.
All right. So all right.
So
So what are they say?
they more go 50 to 50. They can't.
Let's say okay. Madamio knew very well that he knows very well that the
You have to,
opposition,
and for the
the
next 30
opposition, be it APC, NGC, or whatever,
now, oh man.
Madamio knew very well that
Mm.
the rest of the opposition were they against insurrection say, will you be the president, now I'm be the vice president. You know that they're going to refuse. But what he's doing here is he bringing all strategies on the table, and the
For,
people decide what they are. But
for all
but
those
one
that
thing I'll tell you, hold on.
no.
But
doctor,
one thing I will say, one
Give
thing
the
I will say,
doctor, wait, no, give a chance. Let finish.
one
One more minute to
one
go.
thing one thing I will say about the PR system is it is the way to go and it is going to stay. That's what is going to take place in the 2028 election. The PR system,
That's it, exactly.
period.
That
That's what is going to
put
happen.
an
Okay?
elected.
The
Whether
PR system is going to take place.
or
Whether I like it or not, it's going to take place.
All right.
let's be fair and you
But
know
why the president they rob oil panam?
mm.
Because you know say the APC there, I mean the opposition there, then will deny. Where say where you be president, that one be vice president. So he go there, bang bang let all man know say then people there they be
So,
denied. So when
yes,
the PR system
so
they can
when
now,
present
where SLPP they win, we not go make
when
una vice president so because una say
the
no, una no want that.
people not agree then
Una they don't deny am.
no
All
this
right.
is like
So
Let's go to the comments. Now listen to the people then.
the
Let's
PR is in place.
the
It's
first
gonna
comment.
work.
Hold on, guys. The first comment by Momofo, I say, Dr. Mankota, Fatima deserves what she got. Parliament is the best place for the public to show their distaste towards her. Well, I think say Momofo, I go gladly. I dey clap me hand for Launa explode. I been dey tell Mr. Kagbo say the SLPP are going to go into a civil war. Now the low level of the civil war, now so Mr. Kabo been deny me. Now we don't see him. It don't only boil within una. Now it don't begin explode at the public. Mr. Kabo, me now
No.
will leave. Can I tell you something? It dey happen. It dey happen because I know
Dr. Mankota,
the
Dr.
civil war.
Mankota.
See so
All
small.
right, let me say
No,
something about it.
hold on.
Let me
Yeah,
say something.
hold on. I give you chance. I've been talking. I say during the election. The lower level election, the SLPP will go into a blows. Mr. Kabo say, no, it not they happen. Now, even Momo Fowai, now a supporter of Batilo, now he say they miss the first lady. The civil war where they can play internally within the SLPP, Mr. Kabo not even understand them. And now it don't
I
begin
know.
to load outside. Go ahead, Mr. Kabo. You get 1 minute.
Dr. Mankota, I know what is happening today and tomorrow and what happened yesterday in the SLPP. I have released an audio, about 20 minutes audio with regards to the whole show. I
Okay.
wish you come across it. Now, what I'm telling you here is that what's happened is exactly the right thing to do when
Amen. Amen.
when the party is not uh, um, um, happy about certain occurrences, you put them to stop. And I tell you, this is the end of it. It's nipped on the bud.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Period.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
why. That's why I applaud the SLPP when they came out strongly as a rejection of the behavior of the first lady. I know there are one, two, three steps. Everybody see them because some people don't know the inner part of what actually Fatima Bio is about. She's not going to be the president. Madabio is not going to be the president. But
Mr.
my question always I ask, what is she doing with delegates?
Amen.
So
Amen.
that has been nipped on the bud. That has
Mr.
been nipped on the bud. It will never happen again. They're
Mr.
all
Gabo,
going to work together. They say strike the iron when it is hot. And that's
Mr.
what SLPP did.
Mr.
All
Gabo,
right?
Mr.
So
Gabo,
that's done. Trust me. Not
amen,
going to
amen.
go before again.
As an APC, amen. I just the confirm say I said that before. You deny me, and now we are seeing it.
No.
Let's move.
All right.
Um, Michael Coker say, Doctor, two wrongs don't make a right. Regardless of the first lady's flaws, it is abhorrent for MPs to behave so childishly in the wells of parliament. I agree with you on this. Yeah, because me na pragmatic somebody. So I know say it was wrong. The SLPP right now they don't divide. You get Fatima beyond your camp or Batil on your camp, then you get Fatima beyond your camp. The civil war don't start. Let's move on.
That's nipped on the bud.
All
Dr.
right.
Mankota, it's done and
Okay.
dusted. It's not going to happen again.
Was her name mentioned as parliament? It wasn't. Fatima referring to cabinet ministers, dogs. People are hot, and parliament is the most appropriate place to address her rude behavior. Amen. Amen. The civil war don't start, ladies and gentlemen. I told you so. I told you so. The civil war don't start. Mr. Gabo, me na wall you. When I say something,
Dr. Mankota, we know in any political party, then thing that they happen. Well, it depends on how you handle that. I tell you, say we don't need pan at the board. That's it. You don't go and read that kind of movement again. It's
amen.
nipped on the bud.
Mr. Gabo,
And even the elections spoke about it. The results tells very well about it. That
Mr.
you're wasting your time. Wherever your mind is, you
Mr.
waste
Gabo,
your time.
Mr.
All
Gabo.
right?
I know,
Yeah.
I know I'm make you stress too much. This is not just a practice. The civil was set
Nah.
during the time of the presidential, the flag bearer race. We not wait no more. It can't.
Nah.
This,
That's your wishful thinking. It's not gonna happen. Trust me. We're
now,
all going to put heads together. Dr. Mankota, what I tell you, I not tell you say what you happen in parliament. Now the speaker not responsible. The rest of it, then it will take another political party. We go resolve them. That's it. Okay? We're gonna go resolve it.
all right,
Okay?
Mr.
I'm
Gabo,
telling you.
he didn't deny first. Let me move on. All right, Mama Fo, I say, Parliament is a people's house. If not there, where else? She should stop insulting people. She should stop bad mouthing people publicly. No regrets at all. Amen to that. Amen. That statement I did ring na me ace. I say, yeah, I said so. Amen. You know, let's move on. We get Michael Coker say lawlessness is rampant in the country because our elders, parents, and leaders don't set good example for the kids to emulate. It
That's
is
correct.
learned behavior. I agree with you, Michael. This one, me and you agree with two times now. Now we are the role model for who picking them. If we picking and see with the cost in the public, then the picking if you say a normal thing, so then the cost in the public. This is the
That's
problem
correct.
with Sierra Leoneans, especially leaders, then we so desperate for power. Then they do everything for make then tarnish we own character. The SLPP, Mr. Gabo bin the Sierra, they talk say the SLPP in a civilized party, and now then they ban cost na street. They say that APC now in the talk bad na public. Now the SLPP then don't get infected into this. Amen to that. Amen, Mr. Gabo.
You're not gonna allow me talk. Let me tell you something. The
No,
the people there, the
you
sporers.
like
Oh, hold
you
on. The one that where they prick, into this situation. Let me
hold
tell
on.
you, the one that where they prick into this situation. Now APC, a few other SLPP and NGC because they think it is advantageous for them. APC has the advantage, and NGC has their own advantage. So I
Okay.
know all those advantages, which are bleak. They will never happen. All
All right.
right.
I will let you talk if na 30 seconds so that we dey move on. Any of una, as long as na 30 seconds, I go allow for level talk because we don't go out of time.
Okay.
Michael Coker say our parliamentarians always bring disrepute to parliament and the county. It's very sad, my brother. Not true. Very, very sad. You know. And for the Suleiman Sare say Fatima in Kokoro so all right, Michael Coker said, according to the first lady is her refusal to stand when the president and vice president were entering parliament. That also is a big mistake you know. I they ask me, sir, does the first lady get a PA or what would they call a coach? Because them people they are supposed to forget people they advise us them when that's what they call them in politics. I don't know if they get advisors the way very always deal with them. Wait and see, say they want to go do the wrong thing, say, hey, pap or mama, now for do this. I don't know if they can get them. I don't know if they can get advisors them. I have no idea.
Especially these days of technology. If you simply hold your phone when the message comes, if you look and you get an advice, you retreat for what you want to say. Or sometimes your speaker, if you have somebody who speaks for you let them talk rather than
Exactly.
you talking.
And one of the biggest problems, Mr. Gabo, you bring something away and they can't hold you also.
You
And they
gotta
can't
allow people to talk for you rather than talking. They said
and
when
they,
you defend yourself, it's a weak defense as to when people defend you.
oh, Papa God. Oh, Papa God, thank you very much. Mr. Gabo, nine they talk today. So I remember at one point in time when the first then our social media, they create all kind of things. Mr. Gabo, this Mr. Gabo. Now they say the
Uh,
first lady right for defend himself. Now they tell me say no, the first lady
I
don't
don't
need
remember. I don't remember that. Hence, we are in the radio. I mean, on the radio. I know you have those recordings. I hope next time you're going to bring one. All
Mr.
I
Gabo,
know is
don't like
absolute
you.
power. All I know, yeah, I know you're not going to like me. All
Yeah.
I know is absolute power corrupts absolutely. Dr. Mankota, we all have advantages over one thing and the other. You have your children. You have all the rights. But if you use your rights on top of your children, and sometimes the right is right, but you have to know the after effect of your right.
Mr.
You might
Gabo,
have all the power. You have to
you
know
want
the after effects of your right.
you want the
Yeah,
truth?
go ahead.
This is not
Yeah.
about rights now you the advocate. So this is about the first lady go against your interest or una your candidate or the support you like get. Like that make
Oh,
me
really?
before
Oh, really?
about right or wrong. This was about how the first lady so in a woman you proud of her for making stand up in the midst of the man that they talk everybody now that they hate her or something like that. This is not about right, Mr. Kabo, because the first lady now don't turn in your attention against una own interest. This is why you are now coming and try for
Of
attack the
course.
first. Go ahead.
No, okay, let me explain to you. It is not about the chairmanship elections. And the lower level elections also, she was very, very involved. That's not what about it. It's not about the chairmanship. But I mean, what is her motive? What is the plan? What is he working on? What is it? What does he want delegates for? Why is he campaigning for somebody? There's something along the line, and some of us can envisage that. So we try to nip it on the bud. Okay, that's what we're doing now.
So
We can see thousands and thousands of miles away in politics. So
so
we
so
try. We know the route. So we try to nip it in the bud.
so you agree with me? What are they talk is not about right or wrong. It's about in in in
Yes.
in, in change of mind to against una own interest. You agree with me?
I don't dispute. I don't dispute the fact that, as she alluded, because she came out and said she has her own rights. She's a politician, and some people are denying she's not. But she claimed she's a politician and she has her own rights. But yes, there are politicians and there are politicians. She is the first lady. She bear a very heavy blow against any other person, like
Yeah,
me or any other party member. She has a very heavy weight, a
Mr. Gabo,
blow. So if uh, uh, um, and she want to bring it, in that way, the whole thing will crush.
Mr. Gabo,
We have seen that.
I feel your pain.
Okay,
I feel your pain.
yeah,
We know that
we
them can
know where she's heading to. We know where she's heading, and we're gonna nip it.
Mr. Kabo, I feel your pain.
Yeah.
We know that kind of situation, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. For the Sori Mansare say, will Fatima apologize for all what she has been saying to the people of Sierra Leone, born justice, if well, I don't know what in Momo the talk for the talk if not SLPP, you are not okay. I don't understand what the time for talk. This now one of the things where I talk earlier. Say Fatima Bio, he come into politics with arrogance and lack of experience. And arrogance, when you merge the two, arrogance with lack of experience, it's a disaster. No doubt, Fatima Bio hurt a lot of people there. And a lot of now know say I condemn Fatima Bio at this program many times. But again, as a patriot, I know once for make then go expose the internal problem now the wells of parliament, because parliament is the people's house, not the SLPP's house. Then get a headquarter. Let them go fix them problem at the headquarter, not to the people's house, then they go fix. So now that one they know what we
Exactly.
are against. Okay. All right. Timbuktu at Kama. Wow. You Kokoros, in this context means Fatima plans fail woefully. It could be.
Yeah.
True. It could be. All right. Ikokoros, Lamin Danke say Ikokoros, so now the single don't come. Mr. Gabo right now, he don't know self what he they do. Mr. Gabo
So
confused.
I danced to the song. I came down the stairs dancing. I have the Walkman, I mean the thing in my ear. My wife asked me, "What happened?" I said, "I'm dancing Kokoros." I said, "It's very nice." I was dancing down here.
All
Yeah.
right.
And she told me, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "The Kokoros."
All right.
I was
My
dancing, yeah.
replying to Lamin Danke. Lamin Danke, bra left. I don't know Lamin Danke and okay. Now then they all right. Lamin Danke say he been the fight against Batilo and other maps we contest or MPs and other MPs we contest but not fortunate to win their respective national positions. Right? Yeah. All right. Timbuktu Atakama say, what happened in parliament by some section of the congregation by booing Fatima is unusually normal in a parliamentary setting. Parliament by character is an organized chaos that could be rowdy, confrontational, and provocative. Fatima lost her cool. Yeah, I agree with you. If I be not stand up, irrespective of how it works, if I be not stand up. PR system by Obey Kamara. PR system is not for black people because of selfish, greedy, and dirty politics. I agree with you 100%. Mr. Gabo, I don't say because the SLPP now them propose this. If now APC propose this, Mr. Gabo go there against them, but that's okay. Now you're right. But PR
Mr.
system is
Bangot, I'll give you 1,001 wrongs
Gabo
of
left
the
me.
first past the post.
Now,
A thousand and one wrongs
Mr. Gabo,
of the
no
first
system
past the post.
are bulletproof. No system pass the post, not bulletproof. It gets advantage, disadvantage. They, they,
They don't break families then I will constituency, that will area.
the PR
So I will run away from it.
the PR system gets in disadvantage boku one, especially in an African settings. We will not mature it for a
But
PR system. We will not mature it,
Dr.
Mr. Gabo.
Mankota, I already explained to you three candidates of the same political party, not any other political party, fighting for a symbol. So what happened from when the elections come now?
Mr. Gabo,
You don't know. That was
that's
bloody.
a normal thing. Even during the PR system, people then fed na free tongue. This last election, this is the PR system.
You know that area.
People fed.
You know why the Northerners moved now freedom more so? Now because of that first past the post elections. There was a time in my area, in my constituency, everybody moved to the main city because they kill you. Let me tell you something. They shoot you. Either the Timini man shoot the Fula or the Fula shoot the Timini man. Okay? Of the same three people, Eddie Ture, Kemu Bangura, Lawyer Timbo,
Mr. Gabo, the
ask
PRC,
them. Yeah.
we actually make a presentation here when they discuss in the parliament. I make a presentation. I give the advantages and disadvantages, and that not my problem. The problem is if the PR system is based on parliamentary, okay, we go able to learn from that. But when it's based on presidential, that's a higher level. We not mature it for implement that in a presidential level because the presidential level it's a mistake. Number one, okay, who is going to appoint how you call them ministers?
Dr. Mankota, we know that the opposition are going to be against it. But what I'll tell you is the PR system will survive, and it's the method for the 2028 elections. But we gathering information. We are information gathering people.
I don't.
We always do experience from you guys. You guys are denying it. When it comes, we're going to tell you guys, hey, you guys said yesterday, say we're not Ifika, and we're going to go with that.
Mr.
This will go with.
Gabo,
Okay?
I don't care if you get for survive 2028 because I don't say at the bulldoze right now everything to iron advantage. But my point is, what happened after the PR system? Then now you have a minister of defense when an opposition. You get a minister of finance when the ruling party. You get this person, you get that person, you get that person differently. In its framework, it looks good. I'm telling you, I'm not partisan.
I understand. I understand what you are saying.
In a framework, but looking at the attitude of Sierra Leoneans, Mr. Gabo, you say I don't know the talk. Salomon get the man for write letters. Now the international community say we are not send money as alone because Madabio is in power. Could you imagine,
Dr. Mankota, you guys have been doing that for the past 7 years. What did you reap? They stop you guys coming to America, a lot of them, because of that noise. Because this kind of behavior, listen, that kind of behavior is just associated to when you have a driver's license. When the cops hold you, they check what you did.
You know understand?
All right?
You know understand?
I got you.
No,
they're not benefit you now. They're not benefit you now. They're not benefit the APC.
Right now, the Sierra Leoneans are not mature enough for make a PR system on a presidential level. Period. Let the president get the ability for appoint the ministers. Then appoint who that they want for appoint, so that when it then don't say, oh, now because he undermine me, that make a fail. Make it fail on his own. When he succeed, let it succeed on his own. The PR system, now we left him if we want for continue with him at the parliamentary level because that's manageable. But a presidential level is a high stake.
Dr. Mankota, you said the Sierra Leoneans are not mature for a PR system. What is the time frame of maturity?
In the presidential level.
In any level, what do you call maturity? When are we going to mature? We are not mature yesterday. We're not mature today. We'll not be mature tomorrow.
You asked me a question.
We have to do it.
This is what I'm saying. All depends on elections, free and fair elections.
Exactly.
Yes.
Mr. Ask me a question. When are we going to mature? So?
That's the maturity.
Yes.
The maturity is fair and fair elections.
We determine ourselves to be mature when we begin for separate individual from national politics. When we begin for no say, there is a differences between me and Mr. Gabo and the benefit of the country. When we begin for practice free and fair election, as Dr. Kamara said, when we know say, when me and you don't fight, the election don't done, we all supposed to come together and look at the benefit of the people in us alone. When we get them country and we mind, That's the time when maturity comes in, because that you go able for putting this PR system in a presidential level. Because now, when the opposition is vice president, the vice president, they collectively work with the president so that the country they go before. But when the two people like get constitutional right, constitutional power, the vice president is going to undermine the president, and that is going to affect the development of the country. That's my point. You go agree
I
on.
understand your point. I understand your point, Dr. Michael. Maturity comes with experience. Experience with maturity. When I say he's a matured guy, it means he has experience of what he's doing. So how would you get matured of experience when you don't be into a situation? You have to be there and try to look at the advantages and the advantages, maybe one or two times, and then you build your blocks from what is right, wrong, and what is good, and then you guys come together. But that's how we get it. But let me assure you one thing, Dr. Manko. Let me
Uh,
assure you one thing. The
uh,
year 2028 elections will be the most fairest elections ever in the history of the country.
amen to
The
that. Let me
2028, the
allow
2028 election.
doctor for giving your opinion. Doctor, go ahead.
Right.
Yes, and one thing about our country should appoint people not or put not egg in square hole.
Okay, yeah.
One important thing where we try for struggle, yeah, how people get experience. Let people that will experience be role models.
Yeah.
By being role models, they have ethics, they are free of encumbrances, they get baggage behind them, but still people that get baggage behind them, but still who they push them, who they help them, push them at the point of the people.
Okay, doctor. Thank you. Let's move on because we get we don't pass the time. All right, Lamin Danke say we expect you to start the power sharing model or idea on his last 3 years via PR system. If he doesn't let him forget about PR system. PR system is simply a mechanism to rig election, even though an incumbent failed to deliver his manifesto. All right. Timbuktu say the PR system is sophisticated but cost effective because it doesn't have a by-election. It truly reflects the votes of the people and very
Now,
much all inclusive.
now, it doesn't reflect the vote of the people.
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
no, it doesn't.
It does.
When I say not for placater, yeah, you don't sit on the name. You don't
Uh,
hold you don't hold the army, you don't hold the police, you don't hold the SSD or whatever. This one. Who's are people that they pass for go vote?
all right.
That they go vote in broad daylight, you see that they broke ballot boxes them. What's it called that one day? Before they married, they don't announce result. Tell me,
All
where
right.
is the where's the fairness?
Michael Koka say, let the people decide what election system to use by voting in a referendum.
Yeah, the referendum is election.
Yeah.
Referendum is election. And let's
HD
yeah.
HDLL plays. I remember this name once upon a time. Kokoros is a provocative song against those who lose or fail in a competition. Fatima Bio side lose during their mini election. Therefore, her Kokoros. Uh, Michael Koka said the first lady should learn from this debacle. She is not an elected official. And Magdalene Massa Boema say, Doctor, na Jagaban na the man for APC. You know they stand again. No Jagaban not get for win election APC, Bram. Jagaban not mature enough for be a
Me
flag.
they stand. I mean they stand. Me they stand.
Jagaban
Yes,
no.
sir. We
Somebody
need
tell
a
me,
product from this radio.
huh?
I they stand.
And we have actually we have some already.
Yeah. If I not stand, I they put woman before. Where the woman they can't deal with this term. Because we demand them, we don't disappoint them. Honestly.
Yeah. All right.
I don't tell man Kota, may go team up. It's just there and they play politics. Why not they go before? You say, Mr. Kabo, go team up before. So tell
Give
me
me,
say go there.
give me the money. Give me the money. Now the money.
No, just declare.
I I have a double standard, so I can't fit to be elected. I could be appointed. I'm an
Okay.
American, a Sierra
Yeah,
Leone American, a Sierra Leonean American.
it's
Uh,
important to be progressive.
you cocoa
So
roast.
Ah, as some will say, as
Dr. Mangot attested when he talked to Ngogoros because
Yeah.
you know he's double standard.
Mr. Kago
So I don't know how you gonna go stand election.
ah,
say double
Huh?
sim. Cocoa
but
roast.
Huh?
as
We have to see him there.
Hallelujah, important to be progressive mindset and be
Mhm.
patriotic. The PR system is progressive and tailored to Sierra Leone. Hey, okay, brah. And who is this? This is Robert Cabo. Robert Cabo said the PR system should be reversed and apply it when there is crisis.
Uh-huh.
I agree with you. It's necessary when there is crisis, when we not
Mhm.
get normal way for all election. But anyway, Mr. Cabo
Maybe
said now the
about
best
itself.
system.
Maybe happen.
Michael Boga say
You see,
the PR
hmm,
system will work better on the parliamentary level with majority tweak, with major tweak like reducing the threshold and ensuring the submitted list includes at least two candidates from each constituency. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's my I want for make it stay at the parliamentary level, not presidential level. Very, very dangerous. In book to say, the president chooses the biggest chunk of the government, irrespective of the system. If the spirit of democracy is not in, inculc- inculcated or imbibed in the psyche of the people, every political system will be problematic. And finally, we have Robert Cabo saying the PR system should be reversed and apply only when there is a crisis like an epidemic or war.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
That's
well, what does the Constitution say about the PR system? That's where the problem is. We can assume, we can recommend, but the thing is enshrined in the Constitution. And what does the Constitution say? That's the final thing.
yeah, but the constitution say the PR
Hmm,
system is only applicable if,
hmm,
for example, you do a census, will not get data for do constituency delimitations, where we go
hmm.
allow constituency election, then the PR system applicable. Now, the
Okay.
president want to pull them out of that scenario. There, you want to make them permanent, like now the system now we do throughout
Do we have do
nation.
we have them now? Do we have constituency demarcation right now?
Yeah, we get constituency because you how you how you see people that wait in the parliament who that they represent that the constituencies them.
Okay. All right. I think that's just part of the constitution you quoted, but I'm sure something bigger than that is in place because this is what I'll assure you. SLPP will not be behind anything that the constitution don't permit them with. That I assure you.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
The SLPP will not take up to anything that's not constitutionally mandated.
Okay. All
So
right.
when we talk about this, the
We'll see.
denial and this, let us go read the books and listen to get the lawyers to interpret for us what that means.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, gentlemen, Mr. Gagbo, Dr. Kamara, it's been a pleasure for this wonderful discussion we'll get. And I want also for thank Mr. Alan. We come in and give you own perspective. Thank you very much, Mr. Alan. Once in a while, we encourage people them with very um, good understanding of politics and salon for making time. This program is about education, and education universal. Everybody gets a small idea, so if we put them together, we're able to get a bigger understanding of what thing they go on. So I thank Una all. I also thank the viewers and the people that will contribute. Now the comment section. I want to tell Una say without Una, this program is not going to succeed. But with Una, we will succeed once on as long as we are actually moving towards the right direction. Okay. Well, Mr. Gabo and everybody, Una, thank you. We'll go see you back next week, the same time, the same place.